What's up, guys? It's Spencer here. Just gonna go ahead and do part two on my smartphone and everything, just until I get my studio set up uh, and all of that. That way I can start recording for Udemy and everything. But I'm just gonna go ahead and review part two with you. Um, Now I won't lie, I'm gonna have a few cheat settings up here. I already have a lesson plan mapped out and everything, so just gonna do copy and paste because that's a lot of typing on my smartphone. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm just opening this up here. Now, now you remember from the last video how we made an array and everything. So this is what you're seeing here. Hold on, let me get this off. Sorry. But yeah. Now the last time I left you with the associative array. I hope the audio wasn't too scratchy for you to make out. If it was, just kind of let me know in a comment and everything. But if you like any of these videos, remember, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and share it. Go ahead and click the like button and everything. So, but anyway, back to the lesson. Um, we have the associative array, and remember, it's the whole key value pair there. Now we're going to go ahead and go over the for each loop in detail, because with the ASOC up here, the ASOC variable, ASOC, that's a variable that's holding the array, and this is an associative array, so associative with the key value pair. So we're going to type in for each, and the for each is going to be its own function, but it's going to be the command function and everything, and then you're just going to go ahead and put in the method body in there, or everything within the body of the for each command. Now we're going to do, now basically what it's saying is for each ASOC as the key and value pair. Now you can customize this any way you want. So but the first thing is I got to get you guys familiar with this. So for each ASOC as key as the key and value pair, that's the key and the value, we're going to echo h1 tags is in double quotes because remember they'll print out the value instead of the actual container. So it'll print out the value that's in the container. So the h1 tag, that's going to display as it would be written in HTML, and it's going to say my key is value. And you see up here, the key up here is name, and the value of the name is Ricky, and they have the key occupation or container, and the okay, let me go ahead and do that. Occupation is the key, and janitor, I put on janitor, but seriously, janitor is going to be the value of occupation. Now, to make it simply, the name and occupation is going to be the container, and the value is going to be Ricky and janitor, and the value is going to be the object in the container. Or basically, we could go back to our original analogy. Name and occupation over here are both the cup, and the value, which is going to be the ball that goes into the cup, is going to be Ricky and janitor. See? So janitor and Ricky's the ball. So for each variable at key value, or cup and ball, we'll go ahead and put it in there and kind of simplify for you there, just to show you how we could customize for each ASOC and everything, because we will have to review how to do it in multi-dimensionals too. So I'm just going to copy and paste it and explain it from there. So let's go ahead and view it in the browser. We're going to open it up in Firefox this time. Let's watch it come up. Go, 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 go. I have my BitWeb server on, by the way. You kind of don't want the internet to kick out because, well, alright. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Erase out Firefox. Let me open this up again. Go ahead and, because Google got that data saver, so I don't want to compromise it because the rendering on the screen that you're seeing and everything is dependent on the internet and everything. So it's encoding with the software MP4 encoder. Basically, is using the internet to kind of encode everything. So you see, my name is Ricky. Key value, container object, cup, ball. My occupation is janitor. My name is Ricky. My occupation is janitor. See how that works out? Okay, let's go back. Now we're going to go ahead and customize it here. And I'll use a simple analogy for each ASOC as cup. Let's go ahead and save that. View it in the browser. Chrome. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't change it down here. You gotta watch that, guys. Seriously, when you're doing your code, watch it. And always comment, too. I didn't comment. I always usually look for a comment. Let's save that. My cup is ball. Let's see what that outputs. There we go. Again, my cup is ball. My name is Ricky. My occupation is janitor. All right. And now, remember, you can do one thing here too, which is what I'm actually going to do. Let me go ahead and open up Chrome back. Because remember, I told you we were going to paste that code in there. See? So this is basically the lesson plan I'm using for you guys. I just want to go over it and everything, make sure you get it right. Because I'm terrible with planning. I won't lie to you guys. I'm terrible with planning. Copy that. And we're doing multi-dimensional arrays. Now I'm going to put the description link below for this website here. Once again, the reference I'm using. That way you can go ahead and take a look if you need to read it. So let's go back here. Go back here. That's PHP. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Alright. PHP. We're opening the PHP statement and then we're going to close it. Or the PHP tag, basically. Let's go ahead and paste all that in here. Again, let me tell you. It's harder to do the copy and pasting from the actual app and everything, because you have to really pay attention and everything. So it basically to simplify it, is not form as it is, this thing doesn't have auto format. Now Notepad++ does on your desktop, but this app I don't think it does, which is why it kind of sometimes white spaces and everything would throw it off. Now, now remind you, I had learned. Um, you be careful using the white spaces and everything. Um, that's a warning for mostly when you're kind of doing alternative syntax. When you're doing the PHP with alternative syntax and everything, you got to watch those white spaces, especially on that. But usually with this app, it's usually not white spaces. But if you mind your white spaces and everything, if you keep a lookout for it, um, then your chances are you're probably doing it right. It's just this isn't it just isn't formatted to do it properly. But I did the copy and paste, so if you type it in from scratch, it's even less likely that this will happen. So let me go ahead and get the rest of it in here. Copy and bam, come back up. Okay, enter. There we go. Hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I was coding while I was watching a video. Not gonna need all that. You're not going to, cause I mean, I use double quotes mostly, make it easier of everything. See, like this, like I'm more confident this code will turn out right, cause I use double quotes and as opposed to single quotes. So, alright, let's go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and view it in the browser. Make sure it comes up. Okay. Let me go ahead and actually Alright, let me go ahead and try this then. Sorry guys. Wanted to go ahead and kind of pull it up here, that way I could explain it first. That way you know all that. Let's see. Staff as key person. Okay. There's the array. Okay. So it's not gonna. Okay. Find constant. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. You'll see the solution and everything down here. Basically, name, Topher, position, standing or sitting when not lying down. Name, Steve, position, and then we're gonna focus on that. because all we're doing is just doing the multi-dimensional arrays here. Now, you remember how, now you see up here how you're able to make a variable with the array function, right? And it's kind of the same thing here. This is basically having a value set as the array and everything up here. So, this is how you would create, one of the ways you create an associative array. Get the position, and then, which would be the key, and then the value, which you can turn into as the array. And you could have an array within an array, basically. So you'll see the comma there too. It's kind of transparent there, but let me go ahead and do this. Yeah, you'll see the comma there. See that comma up there? So, and then you'll have it started over again, everything, and then you'll see the ending of the function there too. You just have to pay attention to your code. That's all. Then we're going to do for each staff as key person, which is key value. 0 is the key, array is the value, and then within that function you're going to go to ul and everything. This is how Echo would display it out. I just use double quotes for simplicity. And then you see for each down here, and then each person, because array is the wonderful program. It can be annoying sometimes. Anyway, so you'll see the keys person. So the person is the value, but it's for each value within a value as the attribute and value here. And see, that'll be the attribute here. That'll be the value here. So Topher and Steve would display out, and then their position would be writer. Position would be writer, and Topher's position would be standing or sitting when he's not lying down. And then you would display that as well. See? And then you would display the list here, HTML's li. You make an unloaded list, and you would make the list attribute there, and then you would put in the attribute and then the value, which in this term would be both. The attribute would be both would be name and position, and the value would be Topher, Steve, and standing or writer. Standing or sitting when not lying down, and writer. And let's go ahead and save that. And this is how you make a multi-dimensional array. Replace see, because you would because you see staff up here, and then you see array. You create an array of things within a variable, and see, that's how you would create. And this is how you would create an array within the as the value. So the key and then the value would ultimately point out that within the value there. And so which in turn for name as person, and it would list out the attribute and the values. See up here, cup, name, position, same thing. And that's the value of it there. And that's how you would make a multi-dimensional array. Again, my resource will be on the website that I post in the link on the bottom below. And this is how you would do it. And on there you'll also see other nifty things you could do with it, but I'll leave that up to you, to your imagination. Kind of go with it, run with it, give it a try, see what it does. I just gave you part 2 of the arrays. Remember to like, subscribe, share, tweet, post around, spread the word. Yeah, spread the message and everything. You read this, like and subscribe and everything. My name is Mckenith-Williams again. Like, subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Dorkly bits, but Anyway, have a good night, guys. Remember, like and subscribe. Share too. share too, and visit the website. See what other nifty things we got on there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. It's in the middle of the night, so that's why I'm putting it as transparent. But my cam is on there if you can see it and everything. But if not, it's me. Rest assured. Anyway, good night, guys, and remember, like and subscribe.